Cal Mercer yanked the cabin door open. Icy wind blasted his face. Two alien girls sprawled on the porch, limbs twitching, blue skin crusted with frost. He lunged forward, grabbed the smaller one under the arms. She weighed less than a sack of tools, dragged her inside. The older one crawled after, gasping. Cal kicked the door shut, sealed it with the manual lock bar. Snow rattled against the plasteel frame. The smaller girl, sharp eyes, maybe 14 in human years, shivered violently. Her sister, a head taller, curled protectively around her. Both wore shredded flight suits soaked through. No time for questions. Cal hauled them to the center of the room, unzipped his work vest. Spread it over the smaller one first. He stripped the younger's suit. Ice water poured off. Her skin prickled with hypothermia nodules. Cal tossed the rags aside, grabbed his emergency heat tent from the storage nook, unrolled the mylar-insulated dome, powered it with the wall socket. Red glow bloomed inside. In. He lifted the girl, Rin, her collar tag red, and slid her feet first into the tent. She whimpered, but her eyes locked on his. Trust flickered there, the older one. Sava resisted. She shoved his hands away, growled low, fangs glinting. Easy. Cal held up palms. Your pack now. Let me help. Sava's gaze darted, assessed. She nodded once, allowed him to peel her suit. Her body bore scars, old plasma burns, warrior marks. Cal bundled her in beside Rin, zipped the tent shut, cranked the heat to max. Steam rose from their skin. He rummaged the medkit, mixed electrolyte packets into boiled water, lukewarm, sweet. Forced the nozzle past Rin's lips first. She sputtered, swallowed. Color returned to her cheeks. Sava drank slower, watched him over the rim. Why? Shelter? Frontier rule? Cal pressed another pouch into her hands. You knock. I answer. Rin coughed, sat up straighter. Storm, ship down. Pursuers. Cal froze. Pursuers meant trouble. Colony edge worlds like Epsilon Drift didn't attract tourists. He grabbed the comm unit, punched the clinic frequency. Doc Hale, it's Cal Mercer. Got 2 Xenos, hypothermic, possible trauma, static, crackled. An unknown ping overlaid the channel, deep space signature, not local. Cal smashed the cutoff, yanked the antenna jack, screen went dark. Hide. He pulled the sisters from the tent, wrapped them in thermal blankets. Crawl space. Now, Rin scrambled first. Dropped through the floor grate like a shadow. Sava followed, slower, clutching her sister's hand. Cal welded the grate shut, tested it. Solid. He hit the scrap bin, twisted wire coils into sensor loops, linked them to his workshop alarm. Motion trips, vibro detectors. Scrap from last week's hauler repair. Buried the wires under porch snow. Perimeter set. 10 minutes flat. A rumble shook the cabin. Thrusters. Big ship. Orbital drop. Cal peered through the frost shield. A sleek Corvette settled in the clearing. Galactic Alliance markings. Emissary class. Hatch. Hissed open. A figure emerged. Tall. Scaled. In crisp uniform. Captain Yorvin. Insignia gleamed. Flanked by 4 armored troops. Cal slung his plasma cutter over his shoulder. Stepped onto the porch. Wind clawed at him. Captain. Cal raised a hand. No salute. Homesteads closed. Storm regs. Ven's slit pupils narrowed. Scanned the cabin. Mercer. We track a downed pod. 2 fugitives. Vernari sisters. Hand them over. Cal leaned on the rail. No fugitives here. Just me and my gear. Troops shifted. Rifles hummed to low power. Ven stepped closer. Voice like grinding gravel. They carry Alliance codes. Political assets. Return them, or we search.
Search warrant? Cal tapped his comm badge.
Marshal Cade handles that. Static buzzed. Kade's voice cut in, patched through colony relay. Cal, talk to me. Got company, Marshal. Alliance Corvette demanding entry. Pause. Wind howled. Stall 'em. I'm inbound with the sheriff's skiff. 20 mics. Ven's comm chirped. He ignored it. Frontier law bends to galactic. The sisters destabilize Reneri clans. War leverage. Cal's grip tightened on the cutter. Kids don't look like weapons to me. Rin hissed from below the floor. Cal's boot nudged the grate. Silent warning. Troops fanned out. probed the perimeter. One tripped the wire. Alarm whooped. Shrill, workshop klaxon. Then whirled. Intruders detected. Coyotes grinned. Coyotes, big ones out here. A troop yanked the wire. Alarm died. But skiff engines whined distant. K-Day arriving early. Then signaled retreat. Troops piled back aboard. This isn't over, homesteader. Fleet jumps in system tomorrow. Full blockade. Corvette lifted. Blasted snow in its wake. Cal exhaled. Dragged the grate open. Pulled Rin and Sava up. Sava clutched his arm. You fought for us. Not fighting. Protecting.
Cal, check their temps. Stable.
Pack rule. Rin pointed skyward. More come, big fleet. Com crackled. Cade's voice. Cal, open up. What's this about aliens? He glanced at the sisters. Sava nodded. Rin stood tall. Cal unsealed the door. Marshal Inez Cade stomped in, sidearm holstered. Hard eyes swept the room. Tu Vrenera. Cade whistled low. Cal, you picked the wrong strays. Right ones. Cal handed her a water pouch. They're staying. Kade eyed Sava. Captain Ven's hailing colony-wide. Claims political extradition. Sava snarled. We flee clan wars, not assets. Rin added, voice steady. Human saves. We flag threats. Kade rubbed her jaw. Fleet's no bluff. 3 carriers. Escort wings. Epsilon Drift can't fight that. Cal rigged the heat tent wider. Gestured them inside. Then we don't fight. Sava hesitated, then gripped his shoulder. Pack bond seal Vernari style. Rin mirrored her. Kade Kamed the sheriff. Locked down the rim. Cal's cabin's hot. Outside, stars wheeled. Fleet signatures blinked on Cal's scanner. Incoming. He welded fresh braces on the door. Sisters watched, learning. One small shelter. Galaxy knocking. Work never ended. Work never ended. Rin spotted it first. Pods dropping. 10 clicks out. Sava bared teeth. They come. Cal chambered around in the turret mount. Let him. Cade grinned. My kind of mechanic. Thrusters roared closer. First contact turned siege. Cal stood firm. Family now. Protect the pack. Boots thudded on the porch. Then again, amplified. Surrender the sisters, Mercer, or we level the homestead. Cal keyed the exterior speaker. Try it. See colony response. Skiffs screamed overhead. Cade's reinforcements. Laser fire stitched the snow. Rin tugged Cal's sleeve. Flank left. Heat sigs. He nodded. Armed the side turret. Sava manned the right. Scavenged rifle steady in her grip. Ven's troops breached the wire. Alarms screamed anew. Cal fired. Plasma bolts vaporized snow. One troop dropped. Sava's shot winged another. Pack hunts! Rin dashed to the scanner. Main force circles. Cade barked orders outside. Hold the line. Then retreated under fire. Pods retreated too. Quiet fell. Damaged troops limped away. Cal slammed the medkit open on the cabin table. Steam hissed from the sealant packs. Rin winced as he peeled back her frost-nipped sleeve. Purple welts bloomed across her arm. Early cryoburn from the rim winds. Hold still. Cal traced the damage with a dermal marker. Red lines gridlined her skin, dosing nanomend straight into tissue. This'll thaw you slow. No shock. Sava gripped the table edge. Her own hands shook, claws retracted but trembling. We fight fine. Fix her first. Cal ignored the protest. He marked Sava's exposed neck next, the gel beating cold against her scales. Both of you. Frost creeps quiet. Seen it take legs off miners. He sealed the kit. One down. Wounds inventoried. His shoulder grazed. Rin's arm. Sava's thigh singed by ricochet. Stable. Rin flexed her fingers. Burns less already. Her eyes flicked to the scanner. No new blips, yet. Work builds pack. Cal pulled 3 data slates from the locker. He etched quick glyphs. Fist up for hold. Circle for scan. Slash for flank. Signals. No words in a pinch. Sava mimed the fist. Perfect form. Like clan signs. But yours simple. Rin traced the circle mid-air. I watch doors. Flag this. She slashed her palm. Cal nodded. Rin chores. Scan sweeps hourly. Fuel cells to the heater stack. Sava. Rations log and turret charge. I handle perimeter. Routine locked in, cabin stabilized. They moved like gears meshing. Dawn cracked the horizon. Cal booted the outer cam drone. Fresh boot prints scarred the snow beyond the wire. Then scouts, probing again. Deep treads, military weave. He grabbed the branch rake from the shed. Long haul tool, tines wide for debris, slipped into snow cam pants, hood up. Goal, erase the trail before patrol sweeps. Tracks led off trail, toward the ridge. Cal followed, rake dragging silent. 15 meters out, he swept side to side. Snow fluffed back even, no ridgeline giveaway. A snapped twig crunched left. Cal froze. Heat sig faint. Scout lingering, he circled wide, rake low. Footfall, muffled by powder. Scout's silhouette crouched at a boulder. Comms blinking. Cal lunged, rake hooked the ankle, yanked hard. Scout sprawled face first. Cal pinned the neck with boot. Colony ground. Walk away. Alien hissed. Helmet fogging. Then claims them. Blood debt. Cal zip-tied wrists. Hauled the body off trail, rake smoothing behind. Dragged to a crevasse. Shoved in, covered with loose pack. Debt's mine now. Scout secured. Trail ghosted. Back at cabin, Sava met him at the door. Rifle slung. Prints? Gone. Cal stripped snow gear. They test us. Rin waved the scanner. Fleet holds orbit. Pods grounded. Night fell hard. Cal checked the sisters' marks. Red lines fading to pink. Good. But Sava's thigh wept plasma residue. Needed antibiotics. Colony Edge had black market stock. Marshal Cade's writ covered trades. Move out. Cal handed cloaks. Stick to shadows. Hand signals only. They slipped into the dark. Rin led. Sharp eyes picking starlight paths. Sava limped light, matching stride. Cal flanked rear. Scanner clipped to belt. 2 clicks to edge. Wind whined low. Goal fuel cells for meds. No fleet eyes. Rin froze. Signal. Circle. Cal scanned. Heat bloom. Patrol drone. Quarter click north. Down. He pulled them behind a drift. Drone hummed past. Sweeps lazy. Sava bared teeth silent. Claws flexed. Colony fence loomed. Cal cut a gap with vibroknife. Slid through. Edge market buzzed dim. Traders hawking under cam blackouts. Heidi's stall. Antibiotics queen. Cal palmed 3 fuel cells. Cade vouches. Heavy spectrum, double dose. Heidi eyed the sisters. Scaled faces shadowed. Frost refugees, fleet sniffing. Trade, Coslid cells, no names. She palmed vials. Double for risk. Pods inbound tomorrow. Syringes clinked into his pack. Deal done. Backtrack clean. Rin flagged a shadow. Lone trader too curious. Cal waved them ahead, distracted the mark with a tossed rock. Clear. Cabin sealed behind them. Cal dosed Sava's thigh. Needle pierced clean. She hissed once, then stilled. Pack heals. Rin logged the meds. Routine holds. Cal checked the scanner. Fleet signatures thickened. Pods massing. Cadet's comm buzzed incoming. He answered. Cal. Then's parley at dawn. Full escort. Sisters or blockade. Tell him no. Call killed the link. Welded another brace. Sisters watched. Rin etched signals on her slate. Sava charged the turret. Boots echoed distant. Cadet's team inbound. Cal rolled shoulders. One small shelter. Galaxy scale now. Dawn light pierced the frost glass. Cal chambered rounds. Rin perched at scanner. Escort lands. 20 strong. Sava gripped rifle. Pack ready. Porch thudded. Then's voice boomed. No amp this time. Polite steel. Mercer. Parlay terms. Safe passage for sisters. Colony spared. Cal keyed speaker. They're home. Walk. Cade's voice cut in from outside. Fleet. Stand down. Rimlaw holds. Laser wine built. Skiffs circled. Rin slashed signal. Flank right. Cal armed turrets. Here they come. Plasma cracked first. Then's line charged the wire. Cal fired steady. 1 down. Sava winged 2. Cade's shot stitched from the ridge. Rin yelled, pods drop behind. Cal pivoted. Rear turret hot. Blasts vaporized snow. Troops scattered, then bellowed retreat. Pods lifted. Quiet snapped back, but Scanner screamed. New SIGs. Massive. Flagship descent. K-Dead burst in. Cal, that's no escort. Warhost core. Sava clutched Ren's arm. They bring clan enders. Cal reloaded. Family line held. Galaxy knocked harder. Cal Mercer slammed the fresh mag home. Turrets hummed cooldown. Smoke curled from the wire. Rin yanked cords from the scanner. Burst pattern. Orbit lock. Sava swept snow from her rifle barrel. Cade kicked in the doorframe. Flagship's core strike. Then's bait. Cal nodded once. Grabbed weld torch. No time for talk. Warhost inbound meant dig in or run. Sisters first. He dragged foam slabs from the shed. Cut them fast under the yard lamp. Insulated bunks. 2 of them, thick enough for alien hides against the frostbite winds. Rin watched his hands. Sharp eyes tracked every weld. Human build fast. Cal grunted. Job's a job. He fitted frames with heat coils. Pulled spares from the generator bay. Sava tested one bunk. Curled inside. Nodded approval. Pack nest. Good. Respirators next. Colony issue. He yanked 2 from the medkit. Sized Sava's snout first. Strapped the mask over her muzzle. Seal clicked. She breathed deep. Air holds. Day travel now? Cal checked the gauge. If we bolt. But we hold here. Rin snatched hers. Clamped it herself. Faster learner. Scanner says grid. They hunt blocks. Cal sealed the bunks. Locked them to the bunker wall. Shelter done. Galaxy be damned. Night dropped hard. Firelight flickered from the Jenny pit. Cal pried the casing. Sparks flew. Core fried from turret overload. He bypassed the regulator. And steady. Sava ghosted the tree line. Cal's old bolt rifle slung easy on her shoulder. She moved like smoke. Paired eyes caught glints in the dark. Tracks. Skiff marks. East Ridge. Casal soldered a lead. Casal sweep. Sava clicked denial. Smell wrong. Metal blood. Rin hunched over the radio scanner. Hijacked the freaks with a jury-rigged probe. Fingers danced. Logged the bursts, repeating tight beam from orbit. Pattern screams, search grid. Lockstep pings. 5x5 clicks. Cal wiped sweat. Jenny purred back to life. Lights bloomed. How long till they paint us? Rin tilted head. 2 cycles. Dawn paints full. Cal stood. Shouldered the shotgun. 1 small act. 2 sisters. Now this. Boots crunched gravel. Outside the wire. Cal flicked porch light. Trader Jack stood there. Grease-slick jacket. Nose too close to the fence. Cal! Heard the ruckus. Fleet boys want those Xenos bad. Got a shuttle offer. Quick creds. Cal chambered around. Smile easy. Stepped out slow. Shotgun low, but ready. Night, Jack. Gates shut. Jack leaned in. Eyes greedy. Come on. Colony tax alone. Sava materialized from shadow. Rifle bead steady on Jack's chest. Rin keyed the speaker. Walk. Jack froze. Backpedaled. Easy. Just talk. Cal thumbed safety off. Still smiling. Talk's done. Rim law. My wire. Jack bolted for his flitter. Engine whined. Lift. Cal watched him scatter. Sniffers first. Then the pack. Sava lowered rifle. Bumped Cal's arm. Pack touch. Accepted. Kade's team rolled up minutes later. Dust crawlers. 6 strong. She hopped the lead. Face grim under helmet. Then's hailing again. Demands sisters. Blockade orbits full. Cal jerked thumb at bunks. They're bunked. Jenny's hot. Turrets reload? Cade nodded. My boy's on it. But Warhost drops in hours. Core clans. Clan enders. Sava growled low. Clutched Rin's shoulder. Blood debt. They take. We end. Cal checked ammo crates. Stocked full. We hold the ridge. Your line left. My turrets. Center. Rin piped up. Grid tightens. Flank pods inbound. Cade eyed the sisters. Paused. You sheltered 'em. Now this. Cal shrugged. Kindness pays forward. Where we all eat plasma. Cade clapped his shoulder. Hard. Competence like yours. Rare out here. Her team fanned out. Dug barricades. Hours blurred. Cal paced the porch. Rin etched grid maps on her slate. Patterns glowed. Predict drop. North Ravine 12 minutes. Sava charged the belly turret. Clambered in. I paint. You shoot. Cal fed belts. Sync on my mark. Firelight danced on alien scales. Human hands. Pack rhythm. Orbit bursts ticked louder. Search grid closed. Dawn edged the frost peaks. Flagship shadow swallowed the yard. Ven's voice crackled open channel. No polite steel now. Mercer, surrender the runaways. No escalation. Cal keyed Mike. They're home. Walk your warhost back. Skiffs screamed down. 20 dropships. Pods bloomed troops. Laser whine built. Cade barked from ridge. Hold fire! Plasma cracked first. Frontline charged wire. Cal triggered turrets. Beams stitched. 3 down. Sava's rifle barked. Winged a flanker. Rin slashed slate. Second wave! Rear pods! Cal pivoted. Rear turret hot. Blasts vaporized drifts. Troops scattered into trees. Ven bellowed from command skiff. Cease. Parley holds. Quiet snapped, but scanner screamed. Rin yanked Cal's sleeve. Deeper sigs. Clan flags. Mothership descent. Sava vaulted from turret. Rifle ready. Enders come. Kade burst through gate. Cal. That's the full warhost. Core guard. We can't. Cal reloaded smooth. Locked eyes with sisters. Rin nodded fierce. Sava gripped his arm. Pack bond sealed. Trader Jack's flitter buzzed back. Low pass. Dropped a beacon pod. Right on the wire. Ping lit the grid. Cal blasted it midair. Shrapnel rained. Sniffer confirmed. Cade snarled. Jack's fleet bought. Orbit locked full. Mothership rumble shook ground. Pods rained thick. Hundreds now. Cal welded last brace on the bunker door. Bunks secure. Respirators strapped. Day travel plan B. Ridge evac if line breaks. Sava tested rifle sling. Pack runs together. Rin pocketed slate. I flag path. Goal clear. Hold till dark. Conflict boiled. Troops massed treeline. Outcome, family line. Ven landed hard. Boots crunched snow. Escorted by 10. Power armor gleam. Mercer. The sisters are clan leverage. Galactic Accord demands. Call stood porch. Shotgun easy. They're my pack. Accord don't reach here. Then eyed the aliens. Ren perched high. Sava flanked low. Humans. Shelter runaways. Against core law. Cal smiled faint. Law's what you defend. Laser pinged. Sniper round grazed Sava's shoulder. She spun. Returned double tap. Sniper dropped. Then signaled hold. Your competence forces my hand. Mothership vents roared. Main force dropped. Ridge lit plasma hell. Cade's line buckled left. Cal! Flank! Cal armed all turrets. Sisters. Bunks. Now. Rin hesitated. Scanner grid breached. Infiltration teams. Sava shoved her in. Sealed hatch. Cal charged forward. Shotgun boomed. Dropped 2 infiltrators. Human stride ate ground. Aliens in trees marveled later. Rin whispered through calm. He runs into fire. Like storm. Cade rallied. Push ridge. Cal linked her line. Shotgun cycled hot. Sava cracked hatch. Rifle fire support. Rin vectored bursts. Left cluster. 5. Plasma scorched Cal's jacket. He rolled. Fired back. 2 more down. Then retreated to skiff. Warhost pauses. Your stand. Noted. Quiet again, but mothership hung low. Clan enders deployed. Shadows moved deep woods. Cal reloaded. Cal Mercer stepped onto the porch at dawn. He gripped the rail and counted ships. 5,000 vessels hung over his cabin like a storm cloud. Their engines hummed low, vibrating the frost-cracked wood under his boots. Rin poked her head from the cabin door. Her sharp eyes flicked skyward. Call. That's Clan Ven signatures. They hunt us. Inside, Cal said. He waved Sava back too. The older sister clutched her rifle, feathers ruffled along her neck. Storm room. Now, Sava snarled. We fight with you. Alive first. Cal herded them down the hall. The storm room hatch sealed with a hydraulic hiss. He punched the cabin's power to silent mode. Lights dimmed. Turrets went dark. No emissions for scanners to ping. He returned to the porch. Shotgun rested easy in his hands. The lead ship broadcasted. Frontier Homesteader Mercer. This is Captain Yor Ven, Galactic Accord Enforcement. Surrender Rin and Sava. They are clan leverage under core law. Kal thumbed his comm. Captain, warrants first. Names of claimants. Jurisdiction here is Colony Charter. Silence stretched. Then, Accord supersedes frontier claims. Comply, or face reclamation.
Send papers. Cal racked the shotgun.
Or walk away. Dust billowed on the access road. Marshal Inez Cade's rover skidded to a halt. She leapt out, slapped a jurisdiction beacon onto the ground. It flared blue, projecting a dome shield over the cabin. Fleet, that's colony line. Cross it, you spark war. Ven's voice crackled. Marshal Cade, stand down. This is galactic matter. Try me. Katie drew her pistol. She nodded to Cal. Hunker 'em. I'll hold the ridge. Cal trusted her read. Cade never bluffed. But 5,000 ships didn't scare easy. The mothership descended. Skiff detached. It landed hard beyond the beacon. Boots crunched snow. Captain Ven emerged, escorted by 10 in power armor. Their visors gleamed. Mercer. Ven halted at the line. The sisters are clan leverage. Galactic Accord demands return. Cal stood firm on the porch, shotgun leveled casual. They're my pack. Accord don't reach here. Ven's gaze shifted. Rin perched on the cabin roof, scanner in claws. Sava flanked the porch low, rifle trained, humans. Shelter runaways, against core law. Cal smiled faint. Law's what you defend. A laser pinged. Sniper round grazed Sava's shoulder. She spun, hissed pain, returned double tap from her perch. Sniper dropped from the tree line. Ven signaled hold. His troops froze. Your competence forces my hand. Mothership vents roared. Main force dropped. Ridge lit with plasma hell. Cade's line buckled left. Her voice barked over comm. Cal! Flank right. Cal armed all turrets with a wrist flick. Sisters, bunks, reinforced bulkheads. Rin hesitated on the roof. Scanner grid breached. Infiltration teams northwest woods. Sava cracked the storm room hatch, shoved Rin inside, sealed it tight. She grabbed her rifle, took position at the porch window. Cal charged forward. Shotgun boomed. First infiltrator crumpled, chest blooming red. Human stride ate ground. He vaulted a log, rolled into cover. Plasma scorched his jacket. He fired back. 2 more down. Rin whispered through the cabin comm. He runs into fire. Like storm. Cade rallied her team. Push the ridge. Turrets. Covering. Cal linked her line. Shotgun cycled hot. He dropped another infiltrator mid-leap. Sava cracked the window. Her rifle barked support fire. Precise bursts shredded armor joints. Left cluster. 5. Rin vectored from inside. Her voice steady. Scanner feeds patched to Cal's HUD. Plasma bolt clipped Cal's arm. He rolled, ignored the burn, pumped the shotgun. Buckshot shredded the cluster lead. The rest scattered, then retreated to his skiff. Warhost pauses. Your stand, noted. Engines whined. He lifted off. Quiet settled, but the mothership hung low. Clan enders deployed. Shadows slithered deep in the woods. Cal reloaded. Shells clicked home. He scanned the tree line. Rin was right. Grid breached again. Faint heat signatures ghosted forward. Marshal, Cal said low. Enders inbound. Silent hunters. Cade grunted affirmation. My drone's painting 'em. Hold cabin. I'll pinch. Sava emerged from cover. Shoulder wound stanched with a field patch. Cal. Rin says 12 signatures. Phased cloaks. Smart girl. Cal nodded approval. You too, Vector. I draw. Rin slipped to the loft window. Her claws danced over the scanner. Primary pincer, 200 meters. Flankers circle east. Sava took the porch. Pack holds. First ender decloaked, 20 meters out. Cal's shotgun roared. It staggered, phased back. Too late. Sava's rifle pierced the shimmer. It dropped solid. Cade's rover gunned past. Drones swarmed, lasers stitching shadows. 2 enders lit up, crashed, but more phased in. One lunged at the porch. Cal met it head-on, grabbed its arm. Twisted. Human leverage snapped the joint. He drove the shotgun butt into its visor. Crack. It slumped. Rin yelped. Breach. Storm room vent. Sava bolted inside. Cal covered her sprint. Plasma grazed his leg. He limped forward, fired blind into the woods. Trees splintered. Inside, Sava sealed the vent. Rin armed the room's stunners. Clear, Kaed's voice cut in. Cal, East Ridge collapsing. Vens dropping heavies. Cal glanced up. Mothership bays yawned. Drop pods rained like meteors. Pack to storm room, Cal ordered. Full lockdown. Sava dragged Rin. You first, little storm. No, Rin planted claws. We fight. Together.
He slapped the lockdown. Cabin hardened. Shutters slammed. Fields hummed.
Pods slammed ridge. Heavies deployed. Power armor thundered down the slope. Cade's beacon flickered under orbital fire. Cal, evac shuttle inbound. 5 mics. Hold 'em off. Cal patched cabin turrets live. They spun, plasma lancing out. 2 heavies vaporized. Ven broadcasted again. Mercer, Guild. Clan blood demands the sisters. Their family. Cal sighted a heavy. Shotgun barked AP slugs. Armor cracked. Sava followed with rifle. It fell. Rin vectored nonstop. Heavy cluster, bearing 270. Weak joints. The fire chewed the advance. Heavies bogged in snow. Cade's line reformed. Drones harrying flanks. 1 heavy breached the beacon edge. Cal charged it. Ducked plasma volley. Planted breaching charge on its knee. Boom. It toppled. Sava marveled through comm. He breaches giants. Rin chirped. Storm endures. Pods kept falling. Mothership loomed closer. Shadows thickened. More enders phased through drifts. Cal's ammo ran low. He swapped to sidearm. Kade, shuttle ETA. 2 mics. Hang tight. A clan ender decloaked behind him. Claws raked air. Cal spun. Pistol double-tapped to the throat. It gurgled. Phased out. Sava dropped another from the window. Pack bond unbreakable. Ven's skiff circled. Impressive, but endless. Cal wiped blood from his lip. Shuttle contrail streaked sky. Cade's rover laid suppressing fire. Pods shifted target. Swarm aimed at cabin. Down! Cal tackled Sava from the window. Blast rocked the porch. Debris rained. Rin screamed coordinates. Turrets auto-tracked. 3 pods shredded mid-turrets auto-tracked. 3 pods shredded mid-air in geysers of flame. Shrapnel pinged off the cabin roof. Cal rolled from cover. Sidearm barked twice more. Another ender dropped, its cloak flickering out. Rin, status. Swarm breaking. Rin vectored from the loft. Her eyes locked on scopes. Pods veer east. Heavy retreat signal. Sava slammed a fresh mag home. Rifle cracked through the breached window. They falter. Cade's shuttle screamed and low. Dust devils whipped up as it touched down 50 meters out. Ramp dropped. Marshal Cade waved her team forward. Shotguns leveled. Cal sprinted to meet them. Pods scattered under suppressing fire. Ven's skiff peeled off, broadcasting, cease. Parlay terms. No terms yet. Cal grabbed Sava's arm. Pulled her toward the shuttle. Rin. With me. Mount up. They piled in. Cade's medic slapped stim patches on cuts. Shuttle lifted, banking hard toward the colony dome. Cal watched the mothership hang like judgment, Pods recalled. Heavies trudged back into drifts. Cade eyed the sisters. Mercer. Explain. Later. Cal checked his sidearm. Empty. He tossed it. Beacon line first. Shuttle set down at the perimeter. Red strobes marked the colony's edge. Beacon line hummed, broadcasting every feed live to the grid. Drones buzzed overhead. Ven's silver orbs tracking. Cal stepped out unarmed, empty hands high. He walked the line slow. Drones dipped low, scanners whirring. One swept his palms. Clean. Track this. Cal kept palms up, marched parallel to the beacons. Drones shadowed him, locked on empty flesh. No twitch. No grab for tools. Ven's voice crackled from the nearest drone. Bold homesteader. Sisters remain clan property. Their pack. Cal halted at the central pylon. Beacons pulsed approval. Public eyes now. Shuttle. Unarmed. 1 pilot. Dock here. Drones hummed debate. Then Ven. Granted. Stand by. Minutes ticked. A sleek clan shuttle descended. Ramp open. No turrets. No gunners visible. Cal waved Cade's team back. Approached alone. Scanned the hull. Sava. Rin. eyes sharp. Sava nodded, rifle slung, Rin pointed. Emitter hum, doorframe. Call popped the access panel at the ramp, wires snaked wrong. He yanked a multi-tool from his belt. Snipped emitters. Sparks flew, jammers. Cute, pilot stiffened in the cockpit. Emissary orders. Stow it. Cal stripped the rest, tossed the bundle into snow. Now it's clean. They boarded. Cal piloted toward the dome airlock. Cade's rover convoy flanked. Inside the colony hub, crowds parted. Cameras swarmed. Beacon feeds live-streamed to every hab and off-world relay. Kadi led to security bay. Talk. Sava stepped forward, unclasped a neck seal. Pressed a glowing crest into Kadi's palm. Read. Cade's eyes widened. She slapped her comm. Linguist team now. Priority Alpha. Alien seal. Crack it. Techs scrambled. Hollow projectors lit. Protocols spun. Words bloomed. Exile bloodline. Protected lineage. Breach invokes Accord War. Gasps rippled. Karath stared. This changes everything. Call crossed arms. They're not property. Public now. Fleet can't snatch without war. Ven's drone hovered at the bay door. Mercer, yield the crest. No. Cal grabbed a flashlight from his toolbox, clipped it to the pylon. Flicked it on. Blazed into every camera. Public hearing. Ear. Now. Colony charter demands it. Cade nodded. Slow. He's right. Beacons log all. Fleet enters our turf, our rules. Ven's skiff landed outside. Captain Yor Ven strode in, uniform crisp, flanked by 2 enders in harness. Drones orbited, homesteader. The crest proves debt, sisters return. Clan honors colony aid. Cal blocked the inner door. Toolbox at his feet. Honor, you glassed my porch. He popped the lid, wrenches gleamed. Hearing first, cameras roll. Rin tugged Sava's sleeve, whispered vectors. Sava stood taller, accepted Cal's flank. Cade activated the hub dais, record on. Parties state claims. Ven straightened. Clan Ven claims blood right. Their absence destabilizes 5 sectors. Crowd murmured. Feeds spiked. Off-world hits surged. Cal leaned in. Their family. I sheltered 'em, fed 'em, fought for 'em. That's human pack. Sava spoke, voice steady through translator. Pack accepts. Human endures. Rin chirped. Storm Brother flags truth. Ven's eyes narrowed on Cal. You? A mechanic? Defied heavies? Practical job. Cal shrugged. Toolbox stayed open. Threat enough. Kade banged a gavel hollow. Evidence? Sava tapped the crest. Protocols hummed deeper. Lineage tree bloomed. Sisters tied to old wars. Neutral bloodlines. Clan wars, ender clans. Sisters balance. Ven recoiled. Lies. Protocol glitch. No. Linguists confirmed. Verified. Sisters void political leverage. Crowd roared. Feeds exploded. Hash frontier pack trending galaxy-wide. Ven signaled enders. They tensed. Cal's hand hovered toolbox. Try it. Cade's shotgun team shifted. Drone's word warning. Then froze. Standoff serves no. A new ping hit beacons. Mothership comms. Galactic Accord relay. Hearing broadcast. Intervention inbound. Ven paled. Fleet recall. Cal didn't blink. Sisters safe, for now. But Rin stiffened. Eyes locked dome edge. New signatures. Shadow pods inbound. Ven smirked. Reinforcements. Yield, or colony burns. Call snapped toolbox shut. Grabbed flashlight. Hearings just started. Cade rallied teams. Perimeter lock. Sava gripped rifle. Pack charges. Pods decloaked outside. Dozens. Swarm renewed. Cal led the rush to beacons. Rin. Vector. Sava. High ground. We turn court to fort. Drone spun. Ven barked orders. Chaos flipped. Flashlight beam cut snow. Marked the line. Toolbox dragged behind. Cal's courtroom held. Rin slammed her palm on the beacon console. Burst signal decoded. False flag ship, 3rd row, port flank. Mimics accord codes. Cal yanked the access panel. Sparks flew from his sabotaged beacon core. Every colony transponder flickered, forcing real-time ID locks across the fleet. Ships above stuttered. Beacons scrambling for fresh handshakes. No fakes slipped through now. Got it, Cal said. He sealed the panel with a weld glove slap. Then, your suspects lit up. Board it. Captain Venn gripped his console, eyes on the hologrid. Pods hung frozen outside the dome, strike teams milling. You rigged your own beacon? Colony-wide blackout? Practical. Cal hefted his toolbox. Locks 'em all fresh. Rin flagged your ghost. Rin chirped confirmation. Claws dancing over her jury-rigged translator slab. Her sharp eyes flicked between feeds. Signal origin, internal. Saboteur ship hides strike authorization. Marshal Cade burst through the courtroom barricade. Deputies trailed, shotguns primed. Then my team's with you. Cal, hold the cabin. Sisters stay put. Sava nodded. Rifle slung low. She positioned by the east viewport, scanning pods, pack holds line. Then signaled his boarders. Shuttles detached from legit Accord hulls, vectoring the false flag. Mercer, if this fails. Call dragged a cargo crate across the threshold. Rin, eyes on pods. Sava, cover fire if they twitch. Pods shuddered. Cloaks dropped fully. Armored figures piled out. Mag boots crunching snow toward the dome breach points. Strike team. 20 heavies, plasma lances glowing. Cade's voice barked over comms. Perimeter teams. Vector east lock. Cal's cabin primary hold. Cal dropped behind the crate stack. Toolbox popped open. Wrench, plasma cutter, shock prod. He flicked the prod alive. Blue arc snapped. First breach charge hummed. Dome seal buckled. 4 strikes poured through, visors down, lances sweeping. Incoming! Rin yelped. She vaulted to a console perch, flagging vectors on the shared hollow. Cal triggered the hatch jammer. Servos whined shut, trapping 2 inside. The pair spun toward him. Sava fired first. Rifle cracked. Precise burst shredded one's lance pack. Armor sparked. He dropped. Twitching. Cal lunged. Shock prod met the second's knee joint. Man crumpled, howling. Cal pinned him with a boot. Handler freak. Strike grunted. Comms garbled. Alien block. Rin patched through. Override live. Translate now.
Outside, Venn shuttle clamped the false flag hull.
Breach pods launched. Cade's deputies synced mag lines, blasting entry vents. Cal's cabin rattled. More charges bloomed on the west bulkhead. 6 strikes piled in, leader barking orders. Tall one crest-marked rogue clan sig.
Secure, sisters.
Leader roared. Lances leveled. Sava charged. She shoulder-slammed the nearest, rifle butt cracking helmet, pinned him prone. Pack denies. Rin dodged a swipe, claws raking a console. Hollow feed split. Venn's team inside the false flag now. Deputies traded fire in tight corridors. Cal rolled left, grabbed a dropped lance. Overloaded it with a quick cutter hack. Hilt glowed red. Grenade proxy. Toss. He lobbed at center pack. Blast wave hurled 3 strikes into walls. Armor crumpled. Leader pivoted on Sava. Lance thrust. She parried with rifle stock twisted low. Tackled him mid-stride. Both crashed into the viewport frame. Sava pinned his arms. Claws locked servos. Confess. Open comms. Leader thrashed. Void Clan takes balance. Prod hummed ready. Rin. Patch him fleet-wide. Rin's slab word. Comms hijacked. Courtroom feed. Colony beacons. Accord relay. Leader's visor cam looped live. Then's voice cut in from the false flag. Bridge, secure. Captain's a proxy. Clan warlord plant. Cade, cuff him. Deputies dragged the false captain out. Hollow bloomed. Forged docks. Strike manifests. Sister's lineage targeted for leverage. Restart border wars. Back in cabin, Sava wrenched the leader's jawplate. Forced his calmic live. Handle. Expose. Static hissed. Rogue voice broke through. Strike Alpha. Report secure. Sisters neutralized? Negative. Leader gasped under Sava's knee. Pinned. Human pack holds. False flag compromised. Fleet channels exploded. Accord captains demanded recall. Hash shadow strike trended. Feeds viral. Pods outside powered down. Strike surrendered, hands high. Cade's team swept them clean. Cal eased Sava off the leader. Zip cuffs snapped. Good pin. Sava rose. Rifle reclaimed. Crest gleamed. Pack bond etched deeper. Endures together. Rin dropped from console. Clung Cal's leg brief. Storm brother flags true. Fleet cleans house. Then stormed the cabin hatch, Cade at flank. False flag captain in tow. Bound. Mercer, your beacon saboté. Genius. Forced the lockout. Exposed the mimic. Job. Call packed toolbox. No gloat. Cade clapped his shoulder. Colony owes you. Sisters cleared. Full neutral status. Then eyed the sisters. Respect cracked his discipline. Galactic hearing ratifies. No leverage, but shadows linger. Clan remnants. Sava gripped her rifle. Pack hunts them. Cal checked perimeter feeds. Pods hauled off. Fleet reformed, screening internals. Rin stiffened again. Eyes pierced the dome. Wait. New burst. Deep formation. Second false flag? Hollow pinged. Tiny signature. Cloaked tight amid accord heavies. Burst signal matched the first. Cal snapped toolbox shut. Round 2. Rig beacons again. Then paled. Cody rallied. Chaos reignited. But Cal saw it clear. Fleet wasn't the danger. The parasites inside were breeding. Strike teams reformed outside. This time, they split. Half to cabin, half vectoring the new ghost. Rin, precise vector. Cal yanked panel 2. Beacon core smoked fresh. Sava took high perch. Pack charges twice. Leader's handler voice leaped wider now. Panicked. Abort. Human sees through. Cal grinned faint. Practical kept escalating. Cade's shotgun barked orders. Deputies, shadow hunt. Then synced his borders. Mercer, hold pattern. We purged the nest. Pods recloaked partial. Slipped toward the ghost ship. Cal sabotaged beacon pulsed colony-wide. Every hull relocked IDs real-time. Ghost blinked. Exposed. Scrambling. Fleet lasers tagged it. Accord pickets closed. Inside cabin fresh breach hummed. 8 strikes this time. Elite marked. Leader variant. Double-crested. Sava met the first midair. Tackle flawless. Pinned alive before boot hit deck. Handle! Confess! She jammed Mike to his throat. Rin patched instant. Comms flooded. Cal prod zapped flankers. Toolbox wrench cracked a lance. Overload tossed 2 down. Third strike lunged Rin. Cal intercepted. Full tackle. Held him live. Talk. Rin chirped vectors. Ghost boarded. Then, inside. Hollow showed. Then and Cade blasting corridors. False crew fought desperate. Deputies sealed vents. Pinstrike gasped. Warlord's core ship. Sisters ignite civil war. Sava's pin leader broke first. Handler Freck, Live Rogue Overlord snarled open. All units, burn colony. Leverage or ash. Fleet captains mutinied instant. Lasers carved the ghost hull. Explosions lit orbit. Strikes in cabin dropped weapons. Surrendered mass. Cal rose, dusting. Sisters flanked him tight. Pack solid. Ven Comet victory. Captain Ven's voice boomed over the cabin comm. Mercer, cabin secure. Conspirators pinned. Leader variant in chains. All strikes surrendered. Cal glanced at the surrendered intruders sprawled on his deck. Zip ties bit into their wrists. Rin chirped vectors on her jury-rigged scanner. Eyes flicking to shadows. Sava loomed over the double-crested leader, boot on his neck. Ghost ships gutted. Ven continued. Fleet lasers carved it clean. Captains loyal, mutiny crushed. Explosions still flickered on the cabin hollow. Orbit stabilized. Cal keyed his mic. Copy. Send pickup for these 8. Toolbox held. Sava hauled the leader up by his crest. He spat static. Warlord's leverage gone. Sisters spark nothing now. Rin slapped a prod to his temple. He slumped silent. Footfalls thundered outside. Marshal Cadet kicked the hatch wide. Shotgun leveled. Deputies flanked her, hauling more prisoners. Mercer. Clean work. She eyed the sisters tight against Cal. Fleet's yapping accord law. Sisters as political keys. Cal wiped wrench oil on his pants. They're packed now. Fixed that. Cade nodded sharp. She slapped a data pad on his workbench. Emergency statutes. Your legal guardian. Colony Code 47B. Blood oath or not, you held the line. Her gaze swept the room. Contested accord. We'll stack bodies. Sava's ears perked. Guardian? She tested the word. Grip easing on her captive. Means family sticks. Cal said. He signed the pad with a thumbprint. Practicals sealed it. Kate holstered her shotgun. Ven wants testimony. Flagship dock in 10. Shuttle inbound. Rin bounded to the hatch. Scanner in claw. Vectors clear. No tails. The shuttle hummed down minutes later. Cal herded Rin and Sava aboard, sisters bracketing him like sentinels. Surrendered strikes shuffled into a deputy wagon behind. Orbit gleamed calm. No guns hot. Ven's flagship loomed massive. Accord spines retracted. Docking clamps locked with a thud. Cal led the way down the ramp, boots echoing on polished deck. Rin clutched his sleeve. Sava scanned bulkheads, claws flexing. Captain Ven waited in the bay, flanked by armored Marines. His uniform gleamed regulation. Mercer, sisters. He bowed fractionally to Rin and Sava, heirs of the Veiled Concord. Your safety honors us. Sava stiffened. No honors. Pack held. Ven's eyes narrowed at Cal. Homesteader. You purged the nest solo. Titles await. Protector of the lineage. Fleet commendation. Cal waved it off. Fixed a breach. Job's done. He nodded to the sisters. They fought too. Rin piped up, mimicking Cal's drawl. Wrench cracked lances. Human normal. Marines shifted. Ven's jaw tightened. Testimony chamber. Conspirators confess. Warlords plot exposed. Civil war leverage via heirs. They marched to a stark room. Hollow projectors hummed. Pinned warlord handlers glared from cells. Cal sat Rin and Sava at the table. He stood back, arms crossed. State bonds. Ven prompted. Sava spoke first. Voice steel, as Cal sheltered. Fought as pack, no leverage. Rin patched her scanner feed. Beacon sabotaged ghosts. Humans saw through. Handlers snarled. One broke. Warlord needed heirs to ignite clans. Frontier human ruined it. Ven silenced him with a gesture. Accord fleet stands down. Orbit patrols colony now. Protection detail. He faced Cal. Your actions bind us. Titles. Pass. Cal cut in. Cabin's home. They pick. Sava's gaze locked on him. Cabin. Yours. Rin nodded fierce. Pack base. Fleet escorts colony. No threats. Ben blinked. Marines whispered. Heirs claim homesteader quarters. Flagship assigns. Sava rose, claws tapping table. Escort colony. Pack stays whole. Cal shrugged. Works. Shuttle prepped. Then exhaled slow. Affirm, but Galaxy demands answers. He keyed fleet-wide. All ships, protective cordon. Colony Mercer primary. No aggression. Shuttle rideback thrummed quiet. Rin nestled against Cal's side. Scanner dimmed. Sava watched stars. Ears relaxed. Cal checked his pad. Katie's guardianship filed GalaxyNet. Cabin hatch hissed open. Sisters piled in first. Rin claimed the workbench corner. Tools arrayed. Sava dragged a bunk mat beside Cal's. Home base. Cal nodded. Lock it down. Alarms pinged colony-wide. Incoming transmission. Accord High Command. Olo bloomed massive. Stern Admiral. Crest tripled. Captain Ven. Explain incursion. Why fleet for frontier homestead? Heirs status? Ven's face patched in beside. Admiral. Homesteader Mercer rescued heirs. Conspirators purged. Legal guardian filed. Colony sovereign. Admiral's eyes bored through. Human claims family. Precedent shatters clans. Cal stepped forward. Sisters tight behind. Practical. They stay alive. Contest it. Rin chirped data bursts. Sava growled low. Fleet captains chimed assent on subchannels. Admiral paused. Testimony reviewed. Warlord plot. Confirmed. Static crackled. Fleet remains escort. Galaxy. Observes this. Pack. Hollow winked out. Cal bolted the hatch. Sisters exhaled as one. Orbit hummed protective now. Guns lowered. But questions burned wider. Who sent the ghosts first? Colony beacons pulsed alerts. Cal's wrench waited. Pack held. Galaxy explained slow.